Day 157. Major and minor makes me think of music. Yeah, it does make me think of music too. And then there's the denoted in verse clue. Oh, it's tough to, I don't know. Maybe I should do a run where I try to draft all of the music rooms together, which would be like the music room and the, what else? The greenhouse and the workshop and the ballroom. Maybe I should draft all of those together in one day and like just run between them, looking at all the verses. With all the musical references so far, it could mean musical major and minor notes. It could. Well, here's the library. I guess I'll go ahead and take this. Although, of course, this time we don't actually have a magnifying glass. Oh, how kind! How kind of the game to give us a magnifying glass right when we need one. So let's take a closer look here. That's interesting. It's kind of arranged very differently in the published version than it is in the illustration. The suspect is A key. It's bedtime here. Oh no, I'm not sure if I'll be able to solve this puzzle. I'll be honest. Suspect list. You see, the whole thing about the reason why I was saying that these three notes relate to the suspect Bo Lee over here, shown right here, Bo Lee age 16, is because of this page where, not that page, this page where it breaks up Ma and Jor from major, which is the Eurasian for short name. Right? So I was thinking that the suspect is major is supposed to be broken up. The suspect is Ma Jor, short name. And then the suspect is a minor. And on the suspect list, there's Bo Lee, age 16. The line Bo Lee is definitely is the line pointed to by the arrow on the book, I think. It was the third from the bottom in the other book version. Wait, was Bo Lee actually in the unpublished version of A New Clue? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So there was like a paper with a bunch of lines on them. Oh, okay. Interesting. I see what you're saying. That'd be a good thing to double check too. So I feel like I was on the right track with Bo Lee, but then again, like I don't know what Bo Lee age 16 even refers to. Like, where do I use that? So yeah, you were saying that on the suspect list, Bo Lee is third from the bottom, and then if we go to the unpublished version of A New Clue, I still completely forgot to try to draft from Gymnasium last time. Oh well, I'll try to do that this time. Ooh, I hope I can get the tune. Yes, I can. Speedrun the angels! Go, go, go! Yeah, that does make sense. It is kind of pointing to the third line from the bottom. Oh, Lee. The only issue I'm having is I don't know what to do with the information. It's like, huh. Well, oh, what if I type in Bo Lee into the Blackbridge Grotto admin password thing? I'll try doing that in just a moment after I dig around in these graves. I love eating grave turnips. Yum. I mean, I'm not sure. Let's test it out. I think Bo Lee was spelled in all caps, so I'll go ahead and try that. It could be Bo Lee 16. That's too long. Wait, that makes so much sense. The A blank key could be admin key. It's 5 letters. You're right. Ooh, that is a really good point. Huh. Bo Lee. Huh. Oh my gosh. Wait, that is crazy. Huh. Yeah. But then, oh man. But then why isn't it working? I'm gonna take another look at the book real quick. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what? Oh, okay, wait. It could be... Ah, wait, I think I know what it is. We use the naming scheme for admin passwords with Bo Lee. That's why it doesn't fit, because Lee is too short of a last name to make it 4 letters and then the first the first letter of the first name. So what if we do Leeb? Aha! Oh my goodness. Okay, that was it. I thought it didn't follow the traditional like setting, the traditional naming scheme, because they used like a different name or like just the full name or something, but it was actually just because the last name was too short to be used in the traditional sense. Okay. Admin logs? Let's look at some of these admin logs, shall we? Okay, we've seen this. Celebration! Woohoo! After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge. Yeah, we've seen this. We've also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal. Okay. Wait, okay. 3 new admin keys have been added to the network's user database. Lee B, Prov C, and Hound U. Maybe there were multiple ways to get this. Admin log view access restricted to the following admin keys: Lee B, Prov C, and Hound U. Lee, we are planning something later this year and need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there any additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Already taken care of. We are now bypassing message archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Interesting. So even Randolph wasn't in on this. The fact that the missing letters were Demin is such crazy planning. That's such a good design for the puzzle, even if unintentional. Oh no, it was definitely intentional. But you were correct that this was just, man, like piecing it all together like that is kind of like insane. Like, oh man, because I had figured that it was pointing to Bo Lee before, but I was just like didn't know what to do with that. I mean, even before you mentioned admin key, I was like, maybe we should just try this in the Blackbridge Grotto, but like, yeah, it makes so much sense in hindsight. And that's the thing with a lot of these puzzles, is that you just like are grasping in the darkness trying to solve them, and then all of a sudden, once they are solved, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't think of that sooner. Anyways, continuing on. Good, no one else on the estate knows we're here, other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but Hound Yu has a plan to take care of her. Huh. Interesting. Wait, is there... I'm not sure if I know a Bo Lee in the lore, but obviously these are people that have been on the estate before. If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. So they're talking about killing off Mary. What the heck? She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then, once the inquiry is over, we will proceed with our plans for the museum. I think this might be talking about like the tea house note that you found in the basement. Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month, waiting for your return. It's spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations outside the purview of the staff at the Baron. We should have an opening on the first day of September. Can we be ready by then? I do not see why not. Negotiations for transportation are in the final stages. If all goes well, we will have air passage to Nuance secured for that date. This might be the plans for the heist? Yeah, for sure. I hope she would have been found alive and well. Well, I mean, it looks like this is like before they were even planning the heist. So I'm guessing that Mary joins in on their plan for the heist. So I don't think she, because like the timeline would make sense if she had died earlier. I think Moore is planning a scheduled maintenance soon, so we should likely wrap things up here. I'd say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall under some scrutiny in the near future. Prov C and Hound U and Lee B delisted and deleted from user database. Temporary access to the mainframe in Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe in Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Updating access privilege for the following account types: admin access, full access to all features; personal access, access to user database; archive access, full access plus access to archived admin logs; and deleted database entries. Okay, I think we've all seen this. We've seen this. No, that's all right. As I said before, I hope that the headache gets better. I'm so sorry about that. It always is annoying having a headache. Let's see. Yeah, we've seen this. Wait, is this all? Wait, why is the next button gone? Strange. Oh wait, because you can't go next. Added new data management features to Blackbridge admin control. Updated user database. Changing the guard in preparation for Simon's arrival. Inbound and outbound messages as well as offsite connections from the estate have been disabled as per the instructions left by the Baron himself. Oh wait, that's strange. So I guess this was talking about like all the false, all of the messages we saw beforehand are false messages. The trail of breadcrumbs that they left were all false messages, and these are the actual real messages. Huh. Strange. So I need to find out who Prov C and Hound U are. Trying to remember back to the letter that we see in the what is it called? The letter that we see in the the planned heist room, the closed exhibit. I'm trying to remember what the name on that letter was. Lee B, Prov C, and Hound U. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month, waiting for your return. Huh. Let's return to the main menu and see if there's anything else to do. Network settings. Let's see if this is still on. Yeah. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's see, user database. I still don't have access to the delisted admin keys, even as a super admin. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Well, the only thing that I can get out of this, right? Let me look over this again. Makes me want to draft the safe house in the outer room. Or, sorry, not the safe house, the schoolhouse. Because there might be more hints in there that need to be accounted for. But we already have the tomb in there. I'm going to try to draft the closed exhibit real quickly. Even though I don't have a key card. It might be tough. But I think it'll be worth it. Here's the closed exhibit. Pharaoh. So either they're going by like false names, which is entirely possible, or these are false names written here. So I guess this heist happened on a September Tuesday, first Tuesday of the month in September. Let's try to get the archives here. I feel like the logs we read are fake because I'm certainly Mary is alive and not dead. Yeah, I mean, that could be a possibility. Caleb Manning, Philip White. So interesting. When was the crown stolen? September 2nd. Doesn't have a date on it though. I'm guessing it's 88. So Mary would have been 30 by then. I'm pretty sure that Mary's alive too. Two-germ requirement that's powered. I guess this is a passageway. This might be the gymnasium here, so I think it's worth it to try it. Yeah, it is. Eighth angel points to our dreams. The eighth angel points to our dreams. So now I really want to draw the pool room. And thus ends the day. Thus ends the day. What's funny is I think we did get to draft all of the music sheet rooms. No, we didn't, because we still have the ballroom. But I guess there's no point in doing that really anymore, because I'm pretty sure that was just pointing to Bo Lee. Interesting, interesting.